I see too many gym owners and too many business owners concerned about the right type of targeting to do in their campaigns, concerned about the right method of marketing channel. It's besides the point. The number one thing that you need to be focusing on is what you're marketing, what you're advertising. It's the offer. So this is what I'm going to be discussing in this video. The best campaigns to run in my experience for gym owners, for fitness business owners. So it all comes down to who you're targeting. Is it a cold audience, meaning is it somebody who isn't aware of your brand, isn't aware of the services that you offer? Or is it somebody who is slightly aware, is more quote-unquote warm, to use marketing lingo? So the large majority of campaigns that you're likely to be doing are cold marketing campaigns. It's the people who aren't aware of your services, perhaps don't even know that you exist, okay? So to these people, you're not going to want to be doing high ticket offerings. That's like going up to somebody on the street saying, hey, hi there, buy my most expensive stuff. I know you don't know who I am. I know there could be other people who are my competitors and are better than me, but buy my stuff anyway. It's not going to happen. So you need to first prove yourself, prove your offering in the marketplace, and offer value up front. That's the capitalistic economy that we are living in today. So that could be in the form of nutritional advice. It could be in the form of free workouts. It could be free 5 or 7 day passes in the gym. But the need for massive perceived value in these cold campaigns is very, very high, or else they're not going to be attracted enough to a brand that they've never even heard of, okay? So I see a lot of gym owners doing like 6-week challenges to cold audiences. 6-week challenges are relatively high ticket, as I'm sure you're aware. But these are campaigns you should be doing for warm audiences. You should be having created custom audiences through people who are perhaps engaged with your website or your Facebook page, and then retarget these people, and then you can convert that high ticket traffic that way. So it's a very important process. It brings me on to the next point, which is to do with the value ladder. Okay, you may have heard of this concept where you're simply upselling people continually the more they are aware of your services, by starting off with free stuff, making them aware of your value, and then once you've built that rapport with the consumer, you can then increase the price. Okay, and this also shows the consideration stages that they go through. Awareness being cold, and then consideration being, I'm considering providing with my email address in exchange for perhaps free value or my phone number. And then once they've seen the value in what you're offering in your services, then they're ready to buy. And that could likely to be in the case of gym owners, be within like memberships, for example. And then you can upsell them to perhaps a higher ticket offering, which could be perhaps your personal training. Okay, now this final concept is something more specific to warm audiences. I'd like to talk about the concept of downselling your upsell. So, as you're all aware, people don't buy gym memberships for the sake of buying gym memberships. They buy a gym membership for an end result. Okay, they buy it to lose X amount of pounds or gain X amount of muscle by Y date. Okay, so why not charge the highest amount when they're paying for what their health goal is the highest? So, for example, for a 6-week challenge, could be £100 per week. Charge the highest amount when they're paying as the highest. People will buy something that's 2 to 4 times higher price when it's not on continuity, which is continuity being a month-by-month basis. But if you have a defined end date, like a 6-week challenge, for example, people are willing to pay more because their paying's higher. And then you can then downsell that price week by week once the 6 weeks has ended. So, for an example, £100 per week for 6 weeks, and then once that pain is lower, because they've gone through your process, they've seen the value and they've got closer towards their goal, they have less pain behind that. And so they can then go down to the £50 per week, for example, payment, which is a relative bargain, but is still relatively high ticket. Now, by doing this, you are able to get double the retention on the back end for industry standards, because it's a relatively cheaper deal, the £50 per week, for example, but you also get a 58% higher price for industry standards, because you're charged them the highest when their pain is the highest. So I hope that makes sense, and I hope you did get value from this. If you did, be sure to hit the like button down below, and if you think you will potentially benefit from working with us in the future, then you can schedule a quick call through the URL above, marketingfitness.co.uk, and we can see if we are a good fit for each other. Thank you for listening.